Hello and welcome back to some Football Manager 2015. Now, as you know from the last video, I'm going to be playing some modded Minecraft, but that's going to alternate between this. It's going to be this and modded Minecraft and this and modded Minecraft. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying Football Manager. And obviously, if you've seen the very first video, that won't be the area I'll be starting in. It was a complete sham. I can't believe it started where I started. But there you go. So yeah, we're gonna play. I think we'll probably be able to get through 2 games today. Hopefully, if all goes well, we should be able to get through 2 games. At least that's the hope, anyway. So yeah, we've not been playing too badly. We've had 2 draws, 2 wins, and a loss. We've got a 4 goal difference, which isn't bad. But this team here, Gletchenstein, I think they're called. Stuttgart, Dortmund are up there still. I'd like to think that we could still win the league. And our last video, just to do a little bit of recapping. We beat Wolfsburg, I think it was 2-0, maybe 2-1. Things were going quite well for us, I think. We'll decline speaking to Boateng. I don't want to cause any aggravation between Boateng and me. But probably not talking to him has only hindered that anyway. So we should win this game. That's my hope anyway. If we win this game, it'll boost our confidence some more. And hopefully it will be propelled up the table a little bit more, but we just have to wait and see. Bonnie wants to discuss personal matters. Oh God. I'm not playing first team, and I want to assure you that I'll be getting more game time soon. Great. I can't guarantee you. I can promise you starts in cup competitions. I'm not going to be content to just accept cup football. Fuck. It's difficult to know how to approach these sometimes. If you've played Football Manager or you're thinking about getting a game, regardless of who you are, you're always going to get this sort of situation kind of come up. This is always going to be something that's going to happen, where a player is unhappy, or you feel you've signed a player for a certain job and he's not doing the job that you ask of him, or you're not playing him because you feel he's more of a backup than an actual key player. Because I mean, in real life, I mean, even in real life, I mean, let's say this actually happened. Let's say Bayern Munich went out on a limb, spent 25 million quid, went and got Wilfried Bony. Be honest with me now. I mean, do you honestly see someone like Pep Guardiola taking the opportunity to give Bony first team football when he has someone like Robert Lewandowski, who's doing a good job as it is anyway? It's difficult for me to kind of sit and say, yeah, he's definitely going to get first team football. I'm going to try and play this the way that keeps him on the bench but keeps him happy, sort of thing. So I'll try and give him a run of form. I'll do my best. I don't know what I can do. I'll do my upright best. I'll play him in this Augsburg game, and I might even play him in the Leisure game, but I will not be playing him in the Dortmund game. I say that. I'm pretty certain I won't be. Unless, of course, someone gets injured. But that's why I had him. I had him as a replacement. Because obviously we know that the 34-year-old Claudio Pizarro ain't gonna be here for us next season. He's not the sort of He's not the sort of player that I want to stick around and keep around in this team, that I can just have someone like Wilfred Bonny take over. So, I am going to play him. I am actually going to play him this game. I said I would, and I'm going to. So there you go. You get your game. If he plays well, I'll give him the next game. If he doesn't play well, which by the looks of his form and whatnot, and his mental attitude, which was poor or fairly poor after our conversation, so it tells me his mind's going to be occupied elsewhere, and he might not play to what you've come expected to see him at Swansea. I hope, being a Chelsea fan in real life, that he doesn't perform very well for the rest of the season. Obviously, I'll be on a high after winning the African Cup of Nations yesterday, but I hope he doesn't. I hope he's a lot of hype. I mean, I know he won't be, but I hope he is. Because obviously we need Chelsea to win the title. That's for me personally. And I know there's going to be fans from all over the place watching this. Comment and tell me your views on football, how you see it working, how you see who you support. I've been a Chelsea fan for 25 years, so I've seen them do extremely poorly, and I've seen them do on the high end and very, very, very well. So as I say, I've seen it just about all. When it comes to Chelsea, I've viewed it all, and I'm pleased for that, because that gives me an ability to kind of look back and say, wow, look where we were, 5 or 6, not 5 or 6 years ago, but more like 10, 15 years ago, and then and look where we are now. Look who we've got playing for us now, and it's awesome to be sitting there saying things like that. So, I mean, we've got a really world-class team now, and that was an awesome goal by Muller, by the way. We've got a quality team. Players like Eden Hazard. I mean, he's lighting up the Premier League. He's young, he's talented, he's a phenomenal talent. I love watching Eden Hazard. The best way to describe Eden Hazard, if you ask me, is it's like watching someone blindfold themselves and play in front of motorway traffic. It's crazy, it's insane, it looks extremely dangerous, some of the stuff he does, but he always just makes it out, always. And what a cracker that was from Alonso. 2-0, it's not even half time yet. And he always makes it out. My favourite player in the team, if that's going to be something that's going to be rattling around in the comments, is Will.i.am. I'm a huge Will.i.am, or Willian, or however you want to say his name. He's my favourite player of the current generation. The older generation, of the slightly older Mourinho generation, it would have been Michael Essien. I thought Michael Essien was a phenomenal talent. I really like watching Michael Essien play football, and he scored some belters in his time as well. But it was just he's just one of them players that just scored. But we're going to bring those two off because they're both injured. They're both key centre defenders as well. Dante particularly. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have actually played the FIFA 15. I've played it more than I've done season after season after season on that game with Chelsea, and I started again about 6 weeks ago, probably maybe a month or two ago. I tried it with Bayern Munich. Now I can't seem to get it working with Bayern Munich on FIFA. I really can't seem to get it going because it just doesn't seem to. I can't seem to click with them purely because they've got Manuel Neuer, who's rated a 92 on the game. I can't seem to use properly. I can't seem to use to his full capacity. I don't know why that is. I just can't use him the way that I suppose I should be using him, which is as a centre defensive player, I suppose. Because if you watched him during the World Cup, he made some ridiculous touches from really far out of his 6-yard box and his 12-yard box even. He made some serious moves there. But yeah, just he doesn't seem to be a very good on the line goalkeeper on FIFA. I can't seem to make him. He doesn't save many shots that go in from the box area. I don't know why that is. I think FIFA might have to look at that, but yeah, I can use Thibaut Courtois very well. Thibaut Courtois to me is probably the best goalkeeper on the game, and I'm not just saying that because he's a Chelsea goalkeeper, but he is, to me, he's probably the best goalkeeper on the game. Now Wilfred Bonny looks to have absolutely ballsed himself out. He looks absolutely knackered. He hasn't contributed a lot, so next game he won't be playing. I'm bringing him off now. I want to put Danny Ings on. Now, Danny Ings we brought in January. For the sake of buying him, if I'm perfectly honest, we had a bit of transfer budget left, so we're going to bring Danny Ings on. I hope to high hell. No, this is looking really bad now. This is looking absolutely catastrophic. We should be winning this game. We're 70 minutes in and we haven't won this game yet. We should really be winning games like this. Danny Ings, I brought him in for a reason. He's looking nervous. Evidently, I suppose he is. I should have played Lewandowski from the start. I knew I shouldn't have played Bonnie. But that'll end Bonnie's run of games. The whole month that I was talking about, that's Bonnie as finished as he can be. And his career never even really started with us. I feel now I may have made a grave decision, a really bad decision in being Bayern Munich. I should have just been Chelsea and stuck with what I knew and what I knew how to control. But that was absolutely atrocious. That was really bad. We had 14 shots, 6 of which were on target. We didn't have that much possession. We didn't create as many fouls, but I mean, we still went up in the table. I don't quite know how that happened, but that is poor. That is really poor. That needs to be. We need to address that. I was going to skip some of these press. I honestly think I may have balls this whole career up. I think I may have done this on YouTube and made me look pretty stupid on YouTube now because I don't think this is gonna work out for me. I may very well start again because I think I can't see us winning the league if we're going to be drawing against teams like Augsburg. I just don't see that. I may be wrong. That may be absolutely not true. There may be zero truth in that whatsoever. But if we're not going to win against Augsburg when we had a 2-goal lead, we pissed the 2-goal lead away. It's just gone. We're still going in the Champions League though. I'm not going to ruin that Liverpool game, but if you haven't seen the Liverpool game yet, go back. It'll be on the thumbnail. I played 2 games. One of them's against Liverpool. That is a must-watch video. That's the smoothest recording I feel I've ever done. I mean, I feel more confident every time I step in front of the mic now to do these sort of things, but that's probably the one that really kind of hits me and says, yeah, that's a good recording. But yeah, I want you to comment, show me, tell me what else you guys want to see on my channel. I mean, I wanted to keep it mainly sport. The only non-sport game I want to play really is Minecraft. I wanted to keep it as sporty as I could keep it. So I'm thinking, I'm hoping that I get some. I mean, I've got the UFC. I can go on the UFC. I'm a huge UFC fan. I could go on that. What else could I do? I could go on. Jeez, I could go on FIFA. I could happily play FIFA. If you want me to play FIFA, I can do that. That's no problem. That's not an issue at all. I'm all up for your suggestions. I want this to be as much like fan created as possible. So please send me in all your requests via Twitter. I'm on Twitter now as well. And also, I should have probably started by saying this. You may notice that the name and the badge and everything looks a lot more professional. I'm now the Dragon Cartel. I'm the original founding member. My quest is simple. I want to find YouTubers and add them to the Dragon Cartel. If you're just starting out and you need a platform and you need a platform to start, I'd love to hear from you. Tweet me or comment me would be the best thing to do to start off with. But if you need to tweet me and you want to tweet me and you're interested in tweeting me, please tweet me. Don't hesitate. Tweet me. So yeah, we're gonna play this game, and then we're gonna I'll see you in the next video, which will be Minecraft. It'll take me a little while to learn Minecraft still, because Minecraft is still on the PC is very new to me, which is one of the reasons I wanted to do it. Because I wanted your feedback. I wanted you to tell me how to go around it, how to move around, how to go around doing Ask Magica and things like that. All these things my bros talk to me about. I need you to tell me how to achieve and how to move forward in that. So he's getting brought off, right. Okay, we know where Wilfred Bonny is now. We know that his mind is not quite on the game, which is sad. But what can you do? Here we go. Right. Here we go. Come on, then. Let's go. I expect nothing but a win from this game. And honestly, I think every Bayern Munich fan, if they were ever caught in a game like this, would expect their team to do exactly the same as well. Lewandowski comes back and it's offside. But he's still there. He was still in the right position at the right time. He still came in. He still had a go. Very important he did that, and I'm pleased he did too. Schweinsteiger, Alonso, Gertz, Ribery. Now, Muller scored a ridiculous goal in the last game, as you watched. I mean, that was just impossible angles. But Muller can pull them off. That's what Muller has, that ability. Alonso, Muller, Lewandowski, Gertz, off the bar. Well, we're trying. We're having a go. We're 16 minutes in and we are having a go. And we're losing. Yep, we're losing. Yeah, this Bayern career may have been an oversight. It may very well have been. What I may do is the next time I'm on this, you may very well find that I've started again. And when I start again, you'll know about it, because we'll be back in the transfer window, and we'll start again. But Bayern Munich have not been the team I thought they would be. Most teams on this, you can send them out week in and week out, and they perform for you. They'll break their own legs to perform for you. These haven't performed to the standard I thought that Bayern Munich were accustomed to performing to. So I'm going to say it now in this video. When you come back on, I will be another team, but I will leave that. Show me something different in the second half, lads. For fuck's sake. Yeah, this is going to be it. This is going to be the last Bayern Munich game you're going to see played, because I'm going to go back to being Chelsea. They're my team. They're the team I know a lot about. I know how to organise Chelsea. I know how to put them in the right positions. I know how to make them work. Also, I only need to buy just the one player with them. To buy a centre midfielder, get rid of Obi Mikel, and we're okay. And that's basically where we're going to be aiming for. So yeah. I know who to be now. I know I'm going to be Bayern. I'm going to be Chelsea. Doesn't matter if we win this game 7-1 now. It's not going to matter. It's not going to change my opinion. We are going to be Chelsea in the next video. So I apologise for wasting your time for the past 6 videos. But we're going to be Chelsea now. We're going to move on. I'm going to move forward a little bit though. So like my first game. So when you come back on, we get a game straight away. But yeah, I'm going to go to the Premier League. And I may, and I do say may, if I find out when and how, I may even mod it, but I'm not going to be Bayern Munich anymore. They've taken from me now too long, and I've thought about changing before. I was like, off camera, I was like, man, this just isn't working the way that I thought it would work. I thought we would be really competing, but we're not. We're just slogging around at a 2-1 win against Legia Warsaw. I mean, I know I shouldn't be expecting 6, 7, 8-0s all the time, and I'm not. I'm not expecting that, but I am expecting better performances than what I'm getting at the minute. So, 3-1, it's not looking bad, but it's still not going to change my opinion. I'm not going to go back on my word. We are going to be Chelsea in the next video. I apologise for the background noise. I really do. That was a text. I should have put that on vibrate before we started. That was very unprofessional of me. I do apologise. But, yeah. We're going to be Chelsea next time. It's going to be Chelsea. It's going to be a different look, a different vibe, a different team. So you let this one play out. So yeah, if this one turns out to be, if my Chelsea career turns out to be quite bad, then that's just tough. But we're gonna give it another go with Chelsea. Hopefully that will infuse a lot more people to come in and get involved. So that was my my game, my end game, my last game for Bayern. Join me next time when I'm Chelsea. We'll play our first friendly, talk about the people I've signed, if I've signed anyone, and that'll pretty much be it. But I'm going to be Chelsea next game. So I'll see you again. See you again. Like, share, subscribe. Please remember to share, the like and the subscribe bit. It's very important. It really helped me out. A couple of subscribes, it mean the world to me. So yeah, thank you. I've got 2 subscribers at the minute. I'm absolutely over the moon with the 2 I've got. Fantastic. Really appreciate it. If you knock a couple more in there, I'll be over the moon. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.